right, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. I think we're good to go. All right. Hey everybody, hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Bitcoin did not have a fantastic day today. That bearish MACD is still pulling us down. We're looking for hope here. We're still waiting, but it looks like Bitcoin is still bearish right now as I look through the corner of my eye. We're going to be talking about some technical analysis tonight, some Hurricane Milton going on. This stream will probably be about an hour long, so we'll talk about some good stuff here. And then I am going to be going to the cigar lounge tonight. I'm going to be taking my fully charged phone, and we're going to just be, talking about shit while I smoke a cigar and talk with you guys. It'll be it'll be nice and simple here. But anyway, that's kind of the goal for today. I know we do have some CPI data coming out tomorrow and whatnot, but for today, we already know it's going to be pretty much fine. It's not going to change up things too much, but I do think there is still going to be some volatility about surrounding that CPI, let's call it that. So hopefully you guys are all chill. You guys are ready for some larger moves, because Bitcoin definitely went down today, and it was not pleasant to see. We ended up breaking down below the 50-day moving average. And what did we talk about when we what do we say when we're around those moving averages? There's going to be a lot of volatility. I was hopeful we might break out above the 20 and the 200 here as I'm looking at my screen, and again I'll show this to you in a second. It just wasn't meant to be, even though we actually had the big pop to get us above it. So let me put my glasses on. I can't see squat right now. There you go. Hey Gambit, happy to see my man. Hope you're doing well out in Florida. Be safe. Be very, very safe. I know things are getting a little bit crazy out there right now. And thanks for liking the stream, and I appreciate it. Oh, hold on a second. Let's get rid of this guy here. And hey, Cart Cameron, what's up with Mikey? What's up with Dogecoin? Dogecoin still looks like most tokens, although I'll say today it didn't really have the big move down that Bitcoin did, so that was kind of nice. But right now, Dogecoin's just as bearish as Bitcoin. And hey, Striker, happy to see my man Max Power. Happy to see you in Taman, Rhode Island. 6 p.m. somewhere exactly. Well, later on I'll be drinking a little bit. It's been a long freaking day, so... Well, actually, before we go through technical analysis here, I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see. But before we go over that, I do want to tell you guys one thing. So I got talked to today by JumpX and Fairdisk. I've worked with both of them in the past here, and currently working with the JumpX, right? Well, they're facing some regulatory issues from the U.S. government, or from what I understand, the U.S. government, kind of like how Bybit did, or BingX, or Binance, or KuCoin, basically, right? So they're facing those issues. However, instead of just dealing with it like I think most exchanges have, where they just kind of move on and they look for users in Europe and look for users in Dubai and Asia, what they're doing instead is they're just closing down both exchanges. So if any of you guys have used the links I've given you guys before for JumpX or Fairdisk, excuse me, can't pronounce my R's properly. You guys should move that money over to another account, whether it's Coinbase or something like that, Crypto.com, BYDFi, Binance, KuCoin, whatever your other exchange is. I would move that money over there. I believe on the 17th, all trading will stop, and you can still withdraw money until November 30th. After that, you're gonna have to do like a manual process for withdrawing your money. So please don't wait till November 30th. If I were you, I'd move all of my money out of there today. You can keep on trading another exchange. I'm partnering with BYDFi, I'm partnering with Weeks. There's other exchanges out there in America. But when I see this stuff, like when I see an exchange closing, although it's like a organized, non-chaotic close, if you will, it's still closing. So don't wait too long to move those funds out. Literally, I would say within the next couple hours, I'd move that money out of there, and then find an exchange that better suits your need for the most part here. Okay, so. Government 1, JumpX 0, I guess you would say. But I'm happy they told me, because I think the news officially breaks tomorrow, and I kind of want to tell you before everybody else knows, just in case there's like a hiccup of too much money moving or something like that. I'd rather you guys know first. And hey, Villa, happy to see you right now. Let me move some stuff over here. This is a little bit different of a setup, guys, so I read you guys' messages right here. But now I moved my monitors, separated them. And so the camera is right in front instead of like above and looking down. So you guys look at me at my eye level, which is pretty interesting. Okay, so as far as Bitcoin's concerned here, everybody, this is definitely it's a continuation, but man, it just kind of sucks, doesn't it? So when we look at Bitcoin here, that MACD is still bearish, and we've been bearish for a while, but excuse me, guys. let's go with this, and let's go over here. What we saw happen today was a big move down. We opened up around 62,000. We closed about 60,600. Not a good day. And of course, we broke down below that 50-day moving average. I was hoping that a few days ago, we would actually have the opportunity to rally and then have a breakout here. And of course, we might have got sucked back down here towards 62,000 or even 61,005. But that would have led to something more of another opportunity for a breakout. All right. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. That's what I was hoping for, I should say. Now, I'm a little bit more concerned because of the way this MACD is looking. We're still pretty bearish. The stochastic is bearish. The RSI is bearish. Nothing is looking too strong at this point. And although we have this higher low here, where we have the low, higher low, possibly a higher low over here, that means we might end up coming back down here below 60,000. I know we were literally just talking about this yesterday, like, can we go below 60,000? Yes, we definitely can. And it looks like we may do that sometime later on today. For me right now, because I'm, dollar cost averaging, I think that's probably my best way to play this. I would probably have somewhat of a support level close to, 59,800 or so, the low that we had back over here from the 3rd of October. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll be facing something more of a double bottom here with a breakout, and maybe that breakout can let us go higher. One of the reasons that I'm open to this this option here, where typically the MACD is bearish, you expect this to continue coming down. The only reason I'm open to this offer right now, or this opportunity, I don't know what you guys want to call it, is because tomorrow we do have the CPI data coming out, and if that number is very, very good, you may see more rate cuts. And the people thinking about those more rate cuts will obviously buy more Bitcoin, buy more assets. That'll make Bitcoin go up, and that'll make the dollar index come back down, right? The dollar index has been spiking the last few weeks, or last week and a half or so, and you've seen Bitcoin not do well during that time frame. So we do need to see some good CPI news here. We want to see CPI be cooler than expected, of course. And then if it is cooler than expected, we should see a lot of good stuff happen for us. I think what the consensus is, let's see. $314 would be this one right here. So the consensus is for 2.3% for, and then the same with the TE forecast here. The previous was 2.5. So if we get to 2.3%, I mean, we're still going to be cooling off quite a bit, and to me, that gives the Fed more of an opportunity to cut by another 50 basis points, another 20, but basically have anywhere between 50 to 75 basis points by the end of this year. Maybe if we're lucky, one whole basis point will be gone. That still remains to be seen at this point in time, though. So, for those of you guys looking for trades, you're not going to find the best trading options right now. But while the daily is still bearish here, the 4-hour is still bearish at this point. I might wait to see if we do have that curling around, and if we do curl here for the MACD and stochastic, I will attack that when it comes. I don't really see an incentive to be trading Bitcoin all too much on some of those larger time frames. If you are looking to trade Bitcoin, it's going to be on something like the 15 minute to the hour. And these are still bearish right now, right? Actually, the 15 turned bullish a little bit ago. I mean, you might have an opportunity. But yeah, there's just not much there saying, hey, this is going to be a great opportunity for you. There's been some other tokens I've been watching earlier today, like Ethereum, back at support, Solana, just chilling. There's a support level right here you can kind of see. Right? Still around there. And I think if I take the log off, is that where it hits? No, it's still fine. Dogecoin didn't really do much today, honestly. That was pretty nice, There's some altcoins you guys can trade, but I don't think it's really worth it at this point. So I'm being boring right now, guys, and I'm just not doing too many trades. I kind of think if I want to do a trade, it's going to happen sometime tomorrow morning, probably around CPI, because that gives us the big move there. On the flip side, if CPI is very high for some reason or a big disappointment, you would see Bitcoin most likely fall back down here and hit the old support level close to around 57,500, which again isn't a crazy bad number considering like where we have been over the past few months. but it does mean momentum dies out again. It makes it that much harder for us to have that bullish crossover when it comes to those 20-week moving averages, because at the end of the day, all we want to see is sometime soon a big rip to come up from these weekly charts, and that should get us going. MACD isn't there yet, but we're hoping, yada yada yada. Yeah, so that's some of the stuff going on right now. As far as tokens that are making some big moves, there really isn't anything crazy going on, like I just talked about. But you know, EGen is up 2% in the last 24 hours. That's about the highest for the top 100. Top 200 probably give you something else. APT is the worst performer on the top 100, down 9%. Rune down 8.5%. FTT down 7%. SCI down 7%. World Token down 6%. Near Protocol down 7%. Artificial Superintelligence down 7%. You know, there's a lot of pain happening right now in the market. And again, while I'm not overly concerned because we've just been in this cycle for so long, if you guys are looking for trading opportunities, you pretty much will get them over the next 10 hours. If you guys are waiting for those simple trading strategies where you just buy and hold for a few days, we're still waiting for that crossover to come back for us on the MACD here. Check out Max, what's his name? Max Velocity, Max Velocity, for some good live coverage on Milton. Let me see. Wonder if he's on. Put this over here very fast. Put this on the 15. Maybe he's on YouTube. I don't know where. I might actually find him here. Let's see. There we go. I don't know if I can play his videos, but so there's Max Velocity and there's Ryan Hall Y'all. Let's see. Now I can't play too much of this here, but let me see if I can find it. I mean, you got some Storm Chaser, Connor Croft in the corner right over here. Let me see if I can show you guys right here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely got some stuff going on. But I mean, you can see it's pretty rough right now in Tampa. Lakeland's doing probably a little bit better, but not great, as everything's moving straight, you know, through it all. Spring Hill's not good. Four Corners, Orlando, yeah. There's definitely going to be some devastation here, especially as I think Gambo was talking about. Some of those tornadoes are going to be rolling off here, causing some damage. Let me go over here and check out the other guy very fast. I'm only moving around because, of course, YouTube will get really mad if I stay on a stream for so long here. Let's see, and I'll make my head a little bit larger. There we go. All right, so this is Storm Chaser CB Chasing, updating us on the newest accessory. It's Hull Force 1. Let's see. I mean, he's been streaming for hours here. This guy doesn't have as good coverage as the other guy, I would say. But he's also raising a shit ton more money, though. Damn. Alright, so he's just reading a story about himself. That's not as much fun as the other guy. It's crazy to see how some of these larger channels just, you know, you can how do you say, you know, you can make content about anything on YouTube. That's great. There's 0 tornado warnings, which is pretty nice here. Max Velocity. Let's see. Yeah, Tampa's just kind of getting fucked over right now. Excuse me, very fast. Excuse me, guys. Mike's weather page is good. He's live. Oh, there's another one right there. Hey, Michael, why is MSTR pumping while Bitcoin is doing nothing? Probably because MSTR, it also has some other stuff besides Bitcoin working for itself right now. I think people, when they think of MicroStrategy, they're typically just thinking of the Bitcoin assets. They also do have a business that actually makes a shit ton of money. That's usually where they buy all the Bitcoin up, and they've been having a pretty profitable quarter so far. Are we going to 57K? Right now, that next level of support for us is going to be around $57,500. If it were to dip back down below 57, then it might be coming back down here to 55.5. But a little bit above 57, if we do break down more today, that's probably where we're going to be headed. You know, the Dow Jones is zooming today, the NASDAQ is pumping today, the SPY is pumping today, Everything's doing good except for Bitcoin here, which again is making it just that much harder to deal with this. But for me right now, there's two ways that would, like, there's two reasons why I would buy into Bitcoin. Like, you know, if we're on the sidelines and stuff like that, I would wait until either we have a breakout from here, right? Or I'd wait for us to have a bullish MACD. If we get one of those two things, right, I'll be happy to buy. Preferably, I'd rather have this, so the MACD and the crossover, and the breakout. I'd be less inclined to buy the breakout by itself if momentum was still bearish, because typically when that happens, you're looking at more of a false breakout, and nobody wants to buy a false breakout. It's just not the way to go. There we go. But around 57,500 would be that next level if we do drop down. Right now, it looks like Bitcoin's trying hard to make a comeback, but it's just that momentum isn't there. You know, we're waiting, you know. So far, we find a good pattern that makes us good money. When the MACD turns green, stochastic and all that type of stuff works for us, we're on it. But during times like this where it's bearish, you know, typically we're shorting. And I was gone, so I missed the short train here. But, you know, there's always next time in this type of environment. Sancho? What's Sancho right there? Blood meme on Sui. There you go. Had over 19 tornado warnings in the morning today. Yeah, that would have been insane. Like here, let me, I'm looking at all these super chats and shit going on right now too. Everybody's going crazy with the donations for them because it's, I'm pretty sure it's for the storm relief, I think. He has his own app and stuff and everything. Jeez. Let's see. Play this out. Again, I can't play the audio from his stream. Looks like he's on Twitch as well, because that's like a Twitch thing. Hurricane warning, hurricane watch, tropical warning, tropical watch. So I'm confused. What is that? Oh, it's red, so maybe it's hurricane warning. I'm not entirely sure. But so yeah, it's past 9 o'clock over there. I'm looking at the bottom right over here, hurricane warning. So yeah, the hurricane's going straight over most of it. I do see a lot of tropical storms. Let's see. Get a bolt. I would not feel safe in a bolted area like that and during a hurricane, because I just don't think it would stop the water. And then even if the water surrounded it and you couldn't, like, you know, you're inside of it, I don't know if you'd be able to push the water out of the way to open the door back up. That always spooks me quite a bit when I'm looking at stuff like this. Or, you know, cages and stuff like that. Map color? Yeah. I get you. I just, what do you call it? There's no map. But he's watching Storm Chasers. And Storm Chasers, oh my, well actually no, it's not. Storm Chaser in the bottom right hand corner. I believe he's looking at a street camera or something over here. On the left hand side perhaps. That's probably what's going on right now. Let's see it here. What do I think CPR will be, good or bad? I think it's going to be good for us right now. Right now the consensus is going to be, it's like 2.3%. Is that what we just talked about here? Yeah, the consensus and the trading economics forecast, I would say the consensus is more important. But they're both 2.3%. Last month we had 2.5. Go over here to the past 5 years. If we go to 2.5, it'll be the lowest we've been since February of 2021, basically. Which again, we haven't had inflation low for in a very, very long time. The scary thing is we are dropping quite fast right now, which is a little bit more concerning. Typically when we have those fast drops, you know, the economy isn't looking as good like we had back over here or back over here to 2008. Those fast drops don't usually work out too well for us. So we definitely need to see the economy slow but not break. And if we see rate cuts happening, I think that still bodes well for Bitcoin at this point. See, you sneeze twice, he's drinking your beer. Oh, there we go. And hey, Mr. Mime, happy to see you, my man. We're just chilling right now. There's not really much happening with Bitcoin besides, you know, continued bearish stuff. We're trying to see if we can get a short-term reversal here and have Bitcoin possibly pop back up to above 62,000. And then, you know, after that, we'll have to wait and see how that turned out. But let's see. Yeah, we definitely have an opportunity for a breakout here soon. But it wouldn't happen until Saturday, though. Saturday. And today is Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. A nice breakout wouldn't happen until Saturday when the market's closed, but we can definitely get a breather beforehand. But let's see. Yeah, these 4-hour death crosses really, between the 50 moving average and the 200 on the 4-hour charts, they really haven't been doing us any favors here at all. And it looks like we are going to have a death cross no matter what happens. So I still, if we do pump up, I'd still be more inclined to short right here and then play it back down. But that death cross most likely is not good news. Again, the reason why you're probably still going to be a little bit more careful here, have a stop loss, all that good stuff, is because even if you were to open up a short tomorrow or something like that, CPI data is coming. That CPI data is going to lead to some really strong moves in the market here, and it's probably going to shake some people out as well. But sometimes can be fun, but most of the time it's not being fun. It's not fun to be shaken out. Miners will start capitulating. Yeah, it's not. The market's technically not open right now, but you could possibly see over the next couple of days, you could see some of the big miners falling down a little bit. I have never been a big miner believer, if that makes sense. Like, I know you can make money mining and things like that, but I just wouldn't hold them as in long-term investments, and that's because of the halving process and how much energy it takes to make a Bitcoin. Miners have never been my specialty, or something I've been really interested in. XRP's been having a rough time of it as well, but the big pain with XRP is it just doesn't go up or down, it just goes sideways here, right? Let's see. I would understand if I worked at refineries. Good night, gotta get up too. Have a good night, my man. Yeah, definitely have not worked at a refinery. That is some hard work right there. I think tomorrow will be a bad day with the news. Depends on the different types of news happening. I think the Israel news has quieted things down a little bit. Like, we're not hearing so much about that. CPI news coming out. If I go over here to, let's just go to CNBC. Let's see. Makes kind of landfall as a Category 3 storm. We have this news coming out, I would say, today, but I don't think it was too much new news because we talked about this back during the FOMC minutes last month. But the story goes on to say Fed officials were divided on whether to cut rates by 0.5 point in September. Minutes show I think they were right to do so because, again, with the economy still cooling quite a bit and we need to juice this sucker up. But minutes released Wednesday indicated that a substantial majority of participants favored cutting by 0.5 percentage point, though some expressed misgivings about going that large. Well, if it says a substantial majority of participants favored cutting by 0.5 point, I think we still have an opportunity to get another 50 basis point cut by the end of this year here. I'm not going to listen to all that other type of stuff because it's not too important, but yeah. DOJ is indicating it's considering Google breakup following a monopoly ruling. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff going on there. But again, just so you know, when it comes to Bitcoin, if Bitcoin has another bad day, we'd have to break down below 59,799 or basically like 59,800. After that would come around 57,500. That's where I'd probably look to buy. Let me see if there's been any Fibonacci levels that have been actually holding on quite well here. Let's see. Okay, so we did have a break there. We did have a break here temporarily, but then we bounced off of it, came back down again, and then you might look at this Fibonacci level kind of around 59,000 perhaps. That might be helpful to see. Let's see. 4 hour worked out. Yeah, we just really got punished down here over the last few weeks. There's nothing that can be make that look any better here. Let's see. There you go. Yeah, definitely not good news for the next few days. What I want to do is any other news, just so I know. Amazon tests adding robot warehouses to Whole Foods so shoppers can pick up the orders at checkout. That'd be kind of nice. Let's see. Amazon cashless tech competitor Grabbango shutters after failing to secure funding. What's Grabbango? Check out free technology. And then eliminate lines and save people time. Grabbango is a free service offered by grocery and convenience stores. Grabbango allows shoppers to skip the checkout line and simply walk out after scanning the code on their Grabbango app. No, see, no, you can't trust people. Like, if we were in a nice society where you trusted people not to steal shit, I think this company might have actually done some good here. But on the other side, like, I don't trust people to not steal stuff. So as soon as somebody walks out, you know, with the groceries, I'm like, I don't trust you. There'd been a lot of there'd been a lot of issues, to be frank with this. Also, I mean, I get that you can do it like that. I totally get it. But I feel like people that would want to use this app, they're not going to be everyday people. They might be people that are looking for some type of discount or something. Like, you know, if you use the app, you get some cash back that you can use for your groceries next time or something. Which again makes it kind of difficult. I just don't know how this would profit besides knowing what you maybe buy and then selling that data, you know, to some conglomerate that wants you to go buy some of their stuff. I don't know. Just seems kind of like a wonky thing, because at the same time, look, I could go to the Safeway app, the Albertsons, the Fred Meyer app, the Walmart app, and I could say, hey, I want to buy this, have it waiting for me when I arrive, and we can just put it in my car. I would have already paid for it, and then we're off. You know, I think they were trying to solve a problem that just wasn't there. But again, this is just one of those interesting articles. 52-year-old worked 90-hour weeks in the oil refinery to save money for his business. Now he's worth $9.5 billion. There you go. Warren Buffett's S&P 500 bet paid off. Experts weigh in on whether it's still a winning strategy. Anything else? Nah, it should be okay. There we are. As we watch poor Bitcoin try to come back to life here. Your house is in Englewood, Florida, dude. Good luck, my man, and stay safe. Stay very, very safe. Those motherfuckers who got tons of money control everything like everything. Oh yeah. Remember, I think for most people in the United States, I think we have to understand that there's a lot of money sloshing around in the United States of America. There's a ton of money sloshing around. It's your job to get a piece of that pie. I think it's okay to have a normal job, you know, do what you got to do to get your life, you know, sustain your family and things like that. But there's a lot of money sloshing, so don't be afraid to try to find some of those other avenues. I think we're in crypto because we found another avenue as well, especially for those of us who like to just buy and hold for the long term. Bitcoin always pays off in that regard. The government got approval to sell off around $4 billion and seize Bitcoin around 2 days ago. Yeah, that hasn't been the big story so far. Maybe it should have gotten a little bit more coverage, I would say. But they've been looking to sell Bitcoin for quite a bit of time now. They really haven't done much. A few months ago, you know, it was all about Mount Gox and all that type of fun stuff. Then you guys know Germany sold off Bitcoin. That was no fun. Just a very chaotic time in the markets overall, but also just kind of a boring time in the markets. You know, the more we look at Bitcoin, the more we look at this, we're getting some easy trading, you know, data off of this. Like, you know, when we get bullish, you buy, you know, that's been working out for us very well. We're just not bullish just yet, and I'm tired of waiting for us to get back there. Because I think right now, let's go to the hourly chart right here. So this is the Bitcoin hourly chart. This is Matic, Tron. You know, Tron's had a pretty good time. Kaspa, Ocean, Mog, Turbo, Popcat. You know, there's some mixed results. So if you guys wanted to trade, you definitely could. But you know, it's just not the nice trades that we're used to seeing. I think at this point, you really have to follow that Bitcoin daily chart, and then once that Bitcoin daily chart turns bearish or bullish, you kind of just have to short or go long with a bunch of other altcoins, and then you just have to wait for them to come around. Like right now, Chili's is down quite a bit, but that's because I had a really good day yesterday. Crow is down a little bit. Oh yeah, Crow is down quite a bit here. Now the easiest way to play this, Mira is up a little bit, that's nice. But the easiest way to play this is typically just wait for Bitcoin to make that move. And once Bitcoin's there, just, you know, buy and hold and, you know, sell for a few days later. There we are. Let's see. Let's see if there's any more news about him. Anything else? Oh no, can't have sound. Yeah, I don't know who'd be driving on this type of stuff. That'd be so scary. That'd be so sketchy. So sketchy. But for those people who do it, good for them. You know, hope they're making some good money out of it. Music, I can put over here. Alright, let's go over here and see if there's actually any more news on the hurricane. Can I do that? Yeah, that's fine. So, powerful tornado with a jet-like vortex at the ground. This was 2 hours ago. So, wow, my cousin sent this to me by a neighbor of his. My cousin sent this to me by a neighbor of his, of the tornado that struck Wellington, Florida, that from earlier today. Incredible speed and power that tornado possessed. Hurricane Milton. Let's see. Oh shit! Yeah, I would not want to be anywhere close to that. That would just be horrible. Here, let's do this. Yeah, that's not something you want to be. You want to be in a cop car just fucking going for it. Yeah, you just want to be going fast. Eesh. Storm surge invading Venice, Florida with Hurricane Milton. We're expecting on 8 to 10 feet storm surge here with the wraparound. Oh, is this some dude just walking in there? What is that guy doing? This is like a freaking horror movie. I get, if you put your head underneath the water, do you feel the breeze? Oh, he's walking in it. I thought they were in a freaking boat or something. I would not be just walking in storm surge. People are crazy here. And hey, I'm Zekker's inflation going up. I hope you're wrong, but you know, right now we're kind of towards the end of it, so it's okay for it to be a little bit sticky. But I'm hoping it goes down to back down to that 2.3% consensus. I don't think we've had much surprising news to make that change, though. That's enough for that. That's like some haunted house type stuff. Tonight I joined a special report to discuss Hurricane Milton. So that was Ron DeSantis on Hurricane Milton is within 60 minutes of landfall in Florida. It's already landed, so this was an hour ago, so yeah. It's okay, buddy. Heart-wrenching moment is... Oh, yeah. I felt bad for that dog. I saw this. I don't know if you guys checked this out, but somebody tied a dog to a freaking post or something out there before the hurricane came. And I'm like, damn, that dog owner needs to go to jail for a very, very, very long time. A very, very, very long time. Yeah, I know that. You know, it's probably sad and cold. The eye of the Hurricane Milton has arrived. Let's see. I'm waiting to see the eye of the hurricane. Let's see. Ooh. I mean, it must be nice to be able to just get back in the car, though. You know that heater's, you know that heater's on. They just need to have some extra changes of clothes working for them. And hey, Low Roller Scratcher, you heard people are fed up against the Mega Million increase of $5 next year. You heard it in the news. They said $5 too much. The lottery will end up fast food restaurants. Yeah, I mean, what do you call it? I've never been a lottery guy. I don't mind gambling every now and again, but playing the lottery, you know, if the Mega Millions now cost $5, play another lottery, you know, another brand of lottery that doesn't have $5. Take your money elsewhere. Literally, just take your money elsewhere. Will people do that? I don't know, because it's the lottery and people that play the lottery have a different type of mindset about it. But I would say, yeah, just don't give them your money. Let's see. Storm surge in Venice, Florida. Why is it all this guy? Let's see. I am tired today. Jeez, I'm surprised. I went to bed kind of at a decent time last night. A security camera captured the moment a parent tornado passed through a home in Fort Myers, Florida. Hold on a second here. Let me turn off this. Let's turn on this. not want to be in that at all. Yeah, I'm not built for hurricanes. A spectacular satellite image of a once-in-a-generation super hurricane. Let's see. First photo is not of Milton. A simple Google reverse image shows the images used in the past. Could be from the movie, what's up with that movie? The Day After Tomorrow. Remember that is a freaking just massive hurricane right there. That has to be fake. That's not real. I'm calling bullshit on that one. Let's see. Okay, if the pixels aren't going to be working, I think that's fine. There we go. Yeah, that looks kind of apocalyptic there.
You can see it spinning.
See. Do I expect more lottery players investing in Bitcoin and crypto? Not really. I mean, crypto people are a little bit different than lotto people, in my opinion. The water in Tampa Bay has been sucked out by Milton. Hopefully it doesn't come in as fast as it went out. Oh. The news organizations love getting out there.
All the water has run out of the bay. We just walked over here. Luis is shooting. We're along Bayshore Boulevard. Hopefully you can hear me. The water is gone, so it has been sucked out by Milton, which we suspected was going to happen. Our light's not bright enough to see how far out it goes, but I don't see any for as far as I can see.
Yeah, that'd be so sketchy as well. Storm surge in Punta Gorda, Florida. 5 feet plus in the past 30 minutes. Yeah, you definitely need a boat here. Post tornado as well. I mean, yeah, some of these houses just look like they're fucked up. Hopefully there's insurance for them, because, and I know insurance, oh shit. I know insurance is going to be expensive. But I mean, can you even go back to that house and live in there afterwards, you know? Let's see. Yeah, good dog, fucking horrible owner. Let's see, anything else here? No. All right, let me go over here. I just want to see if there's any big news about Bitcoin today on Twitter. I know there is permissionless happening today or this week over in Utah, but I haven't really seen anything exciting about permissionless personally. So let's see. After 7 months of accumulation, we're about to see Bitcoin breakout. Everybody's been talking about this one. I get it. I really do. But man, that momentum, we really need to see something happen here because, yeah, it just hasn't been there. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. I'm hoping we can get that breakout. I'm hoping. I really am hoping. We'll have to just give it some time. There we go. S&P 500 versus Bitcoin, two soles, two ambiances. I can't pronounce that, but S&P, Bitcoin. Yeah, I know, right? Ugh, Bitcoin's just been so freaking miserable. It'll pay off, but man, you know, you don't want to wait so long for the payoff here. Let's see. We've already talked about that. We all know that one Bitcoin critic, me. Everyone knows Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme. No, that seems about it. Yeah. All right, there we go. Bitcoin's still trying to crawl back up, which is good to see. Am I going to try McDonald's Chicken Big Mac tomorrow? No, I don't like McDonald's chicken sandwiches at all. If I want a chicken sandwich, I will go to Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. And I haven't had a chicken sandwich probably for about a year now. But if I wanted one, I would go to Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. Those are the only two places I'd recommend getting chicken sandwiches. Maybe KFC. I've never tried a KFC chicken sandwiches, but I know KFC has decent chicken, so perhaps they would have a decent chicken sandwich. But yeah, Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. And if you're in the ghetto, you can go to Church's. I don't even know if Churches has chicken sandwiches, to be honest. I have been to Churches since high school, but I love that chicken back in the day. All right, push this over. Now let's see if there's anything trending here. Stanton Phillies, Lindor, Survivor. No, Bob Costas, Judge. That's in sports. Abbott Elementary. No. Yeah, it seems like nobody's really talking too much about what's going on right now. I think just because it's a little more chill at this point in time. Let me pull this over just a little bit more. Let's see, I know Loki. My Loki sees my neighbors getting in. Let's see. Making sure. No, it's not bad. Let's see. There you go. Okay. That's fine. Make sure I'm missing any of you guys' message right here. Why do people not leave the place? Not everybody can afford to leave Florida, right? It's expensive to pick up your stuff and go. On top of that, let's see if I can actually do this. There you go. You got Florida. Right now, it looks like it's passing through Hurricane Milton. Where is it? There you go. Tampa. It's like flying over Tampa right now. So if I go back over... Where's Tampa? Over here. It's kind of right over here at this point. Yeah, Lakeland, all that type of stuff. They just had another hurricane go rolling through Georgia here, which is really, really bad. So all the infrastructure right here is really fucked. It's just more of a hassle to get out right now. And sure, there are tons of people who are taking the advice and leaving at this point in time. But there's just a lot of people that just don't have the means to leave, Let me see if I can find... I didn't type it in properly, but let's see. Street cams. Well, that's not giving me anything right now. It's windy, but not bad, at least from where these cameras are. Let's see. There we go. Watch Florida live cams. Media couldn't be loaded. Downtown Tampa live webcam. Tampa Bay live webcam. I'm not seeing anything here just yet. That one's dark. It is like 10 o'clock over there almost. No. 7. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock over there. But I don't see anything right now. So maybe their cameras are broken or something because there's no signal coming in. Oh, there's a signal. Or so many people are watching them right now that they're just glitching out because these are local news and people normally don't care about the weather in Palmetto. You know what I mean? Yeah, nothing really good happening over there. Let's see. Florida traffic cameras. Let's see. Tampa Bay. I guess we can try this one because it has some light in it. I'm not seeing any movement here though. Oh, show video. Nope, it's not showing me video. Oh well, I tried. I'm not going to stress out about that right there. Pi had news, your thoughts, please, and thanks. Pi actually had news. I haven't heard about Pi in forever because they just don't do anything. Pi Network. So Pi Network fully diluted market cap is $3.9 trillion. That's not the real Pi Network here. There we go. see. Do they have a Twitter account? Because they're not doing a good job of having it pronounced, like, out there. Pi Network. Pi Network on Google. There we go. And I see a Twitter account. There we go. So, any news today? So the last pinned post was September 3rd. The last news they talked about was October 4th. So it's been a while since any news came from the official website here, okay? So, apply to the Global Pi Influencer Program to expand your reach and contribute to Pi's growth as we approach open network. If you're a passionate influencer ready to elevate your impact and grow your influence, go to the Pi mining app to learn more. Interesting. Let's see. Maybe they have a YouTube channel that works out. They haven't posted in 3 months. 3 months. December 31st, 2024. Let's see. It looks like this was posted about 8 days ago here. So important grace period update. Let's see if this says anything here. Oh.
Deadline to submit your important grace period update. The deadline to submit your KYC application within the grace period has been extended from September 30th to November 30th, 2024. That's 2 extra months. But don't forget, the final deadline to complete your mainnet migration is still December 31st, 2024. Miss either deadline and you could lose most of your Pi balance except what you mined in the last 6 months before your Pi is migrated. Why the extension? First,
okay, so that's like the most news we have about Pi at this point in time. I haven't heard anything else. It's fine. Looks like they're trying to do something here. Whatever they're asking you to do, I'd move your crypto over there. I don't know if it's going to be worth much at the end of the day here, but, you know, in case it is, might as well follow the rules. Let's see. Yes, my news is on the actual app. Oh, that makes sense right there. Okay. Let's see. TikTok Live, maybe you will find something. Let's see. Oh, I wish I could do TikTok on this computer. That'd be so nice. Or I wish I could stream it. There's too many weird things on TikTok where YouTube will like legitimately like get pissed off. I'm not so large as a YouTuber that I can do some stupid shit. Did I withdraw my money? Yeah, I did like a 5-10 minute talk about this at the beginning of the stream. But as far as Fairdesk and JumpX, because they are shutting down due to like government regulations and all that good stuff, I have moved all of my money off the exchanges. When it comes to like JumpX and stuff like that or Fairdesk, they don't really have a big cap of how much money you can pull out daily. So, well, I'd say by that I mean most of you guys should be able to draw $20,000+ every day from JumpX, even up to I think $50,000. Maybe it's like $200,000. But you know, everybody should be able to pull their money out there very easily. I just don't want people to wait so long. That's what I'm concerned about. Let me push this back over. There we are. But yeah, I would find another exchange. I mean, if you guys are looking for a new exchange right now, I have BYD5 below, and then I have Weeks below. Both are great exchanges. They've been around for a while. But I know some of you guys like the ones like Binance and KuCoin and BitGate, and I completely understand. It's just that the rules are so weird nowadays about which exchanges are allowed to what countries and stuff like that. Drives me absolutely nuts because I kind of want to have all of the exchanges back in the United States because I know a lot of people liked Binance. I like trading Binance back in the day. I like doing KuCoin back in the day. Then I like doing BitGate back in the day. And like the more I fall in love with exchange, the more likely it's going to be that they end up getting pushed out of the USA. And then let's see, get out of Garbongo. Pi Network, that doesn't really matter as much right now. Yeah, and I think we're good there. Anything really making a move today? Not really, though. Popcat's up 2%, but you can see that doesn't really mean much after that big of a drop. FFIE, Matic. Spell, yeah. Jet, yeah, mostly everything's just getting pushed down right now. Not the end of the world, but definitely just kind of painful because we're waiting for that CPI data to come out tomorrow. That CPI data is one of the only things that can really save Bitcoin at this point. There we go. There we are. Okay. But okay, buddy, it looks like the chat's died down a little bit. I'm a little bit tired here. I'm going to end the stream today, and I'm just going to go live around noon tomorrow to talk about CPI data and such. I'm hoping that I can make it into a long stream where we just like talk for a couple hours. I know the hurricane's going on tonight, so for all of you guys out there, be very, very safe. I got to try to find a way to get the conversation picked back up on YouTube because I know Bitcoin's been very boring, but I thrive off of you guys' comments, and without comments, I don't survive. I get all crusty and whatnot on the inside. What do you call it? I'll try to figure out a different way to do that, and then I'm going to try to come up with a new format for the streams as well, as far as like talk about this, talk about that, and I'll put some sticky notes up to help as well. Members, get ready for a long video tomorrow. We're going to be breaking down Bitcoin in depth. So members, get ready for that. And then as far as the hurricane, guys, if you guys are out there, please be